welcome to the Patreon exclusive edition of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm the hardest working man in comics, Victor Dandridge.
I'm Ryan Seymour, mayor of Comic Town.
Yes, you are. And you know what we're about to talk about? This amazing book, Dying is Easy. New from IDW.
Yeah. Can we call it, like, since it's on Patreon, can we actually say what its actual
Okay,
subtitle
yeah,
is?
we can do that. We can do that.
A Shit Talk Holmes mystery.
It's not Sherlock. Shit talk, okay? And not Holmes. Holmes. Shit talk, Holmes. What you want? You know what I'm saying? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Written by Joe Hill. Art by Martin Simmons. Okay. First things first. The cover that I got initially is that one, which I was like, ooh, is this Bruce Willis in something written by Joe Hill? I'm there. Like, I'm thinking it's horror-minded, but copy in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm okay with this. Like, 100%. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Cover totally deceived me in terms of what this book is about.
Yeah. Because I thought this entire opening sequence was kind of like something like Neil Gaiman-ish, where it's like something supernatural, like this is going to be the narrator.
Right.
And then you're going to pan over and...
Yeah, there's going to be like a buffalo with glowing eyes and it's talking and yes. But no. This is
refreshingly down to earth.
super cool. So it starts off where we see this guy, he's up on stage, clearly open mic style. Yeah. He's doing a comedy set. And this is the thing. Joe Hill, right? Son of Stephen King, you expect horror.
Yeah.
What you don't expect is this man is funny. Like legit chuckle out loud funny. Like here's this one. He starts off by saying like the bouncers at a comedy club are the worst, like the bottom tier things ever. Like the top tier is obviously bouncing at a strip club. Because worst case scenario, you get bumped into somebody, you fall into some boobs. You know, when the man makes a point,
He makes a point.
he makes a good point. The other thing though, wait, where is it that because on the bright side, your fall is cushioned by a mountain of ass. Bad news is you got a black eye and an STD at the same time. And that's the one I was like, hold up. This is funny.
Yeah.
This is funny.
I just wonder, like, did Joe Hill, like, is he like a part-time comedian that we don't know about?
He's got to be. Like, I don't know what his comedian name is, but I'm there because this is funny. But then, okay, so then we start to get like some cool character stuff, and my man reveals that he's a former cop.
Yeah.
But not just any like beat cop. Nah.
Yeah.
He's worked the worst of the worst.
Yeah. Like, is it worse going from drugs, pornography, and gambling to homicide?
I would like to think so. Like in terms of your punishment scale, it seems to have gotten higher.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but you know, where I don't know if drugs, pornography, gambling. I don't know if I would agree with those setups though.
Makes you wonder, like Joe Kenda versus Sonny Crockett.
These are the questions. Is pornography still a crime?
It's
not specific like
it used
child
to be.
pornography or anything like that, but
Like in the 80s, it was.
Was it really? Dang.
Jeremy was looking at me like,
Look, I mean, I'm just saying there's websites now that it's almost unfathomable to realize that porn was ever illegal. Because it's like, well, the stuff that you can just, and it's right there. Like, I'm just saying.
my phone. my burner phone.
I know nothing. But no, so like he's talking about how like the worst things are how in like reality, there is no rhyme or reason. Like when you watch cop dramas, there's always like this motive, there's this vengeance factor, there's all these things that just kind of make everything make sense. But in reality, no, things don't make sense.
Yeah, the person, the one that really jumped out at me for that
I
was
know exactly which one you're gonna say.
there was this one guy. We got him sitting in front of his TV with his mother's head in his lap. We asked him what happened. He said she did it herself. Cut off her own head, man. So we asked him, how'd she do that? He said quickly. So he even like wraps it into a joke. And it makes you wonder, like, is that a real story?
Is that a real story? Like, and I think it is. Yeah. Like, and that's the worst part is like, it actually is. The other one though.
Yeah.
Guy shoots 2 people so he can make sweet love to their dog. Yeah, the Cocker Spaniel. And we told him that we could prove that he did, or what he did to the dog with DNA evidence. And he said, no way! I pulled out. Listen. I don't even know, man. Like, that's just terrible. It's just terrible. So what's really funny is, like, this is all very dark blue comedy stuff. Like, it is. There's no two ways about it. It's really kind of sad and depressing, and it's where it goes. But that's literally what his set is. Like, it's what he talks about. What's crazy, it's not that complicated. You want to know the number one cause of homicide in America? Murderers. There is no lie there.
Yeah.
There is no lie. And that's literally how he ends his set. So as he's leaving, he's passing this guy, Carl. Sid is this guy's name, by the way, Sid Holmes. And
Carl's a piece of crap.
Carl is a piece of crap. I mean, he's totally rubbing in. You can clearly see that Carl thinks that his poo does not stink under any circumstance. He is the best comedian under the roof here. And he comes in making fun of Sid in the worst way possible. He calls him Shit Talk Holmes, and literally says stars in CSI Slappy Town. That's grounds to get fought, man.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. You better be able to throw some hands. You can make fun of me like that. Like,
yeah, makes you wonder,
right?
Like, why? Like, is Sid just an even-keeled person? He's like, screw him. I'm just gonna keep
doing my thing. Just gonna keep doing me. So he gets to a spot where there's some other comedians that are there. One black guy is kind of chill, a little drunk. He's got slurred balloonage. The other guy's kind of keeled over, like he's passed out.
Yeah.
So maybe he's resting. Maybe.
Yeah.
Meditating. Get in his zone. Yeah. The black guy asked a very sincere question. How much would it cost to get a hitman to kill Carl? Just curious.
You were a homicide cop,
right? You know some things. Now, I think it's so interesting, like, in that regard of he's so not a homicide cop now that he's not like, yo, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, actually, in today's market, which is a little racist. He gets a little racist, okay? Yeah. He says, you probably get some Puerto Ricans to do it for $40. Not necessarily wrong. 20 if you can prove he's a Yankees fan. I mean, that's what makes that funny right there. Like, it's racist until you make it funny, and then you're like, oh, no, it's funny.
Also, that's another one that makes you wonder, like, for his character, is it another kernel of truth that he's hiding behind jokes?
Maybe it's a coping mechanism. I can see that.
I'm getting.
That's so real. So yeah, my man is, and he's struggling. He's definitely struggling to try to figure this out. He's got, not enough money to get some wings. $13 wings, though. I don't know anybody that has that much money. Who pays $13 for wings? Like, that's robbery. Yeah. Straight up. The black guy says that Carl got a spot on Leno coming up, which obviously dates this whole thing.
Yeah.
If you children don't know, Jay Leno actually ran The Tonight Show before Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy's been running it for a while now, so
it's been many moons.
A few, which also adds to your question of cigarettes being in the bar.
So, now that makes sense, because I was like, how the heck is there a cigarette machine?
It's way back in the day. So of course, Sid is like, dude, are you trying to kill him because he's on Leno? Like, he got on Leno? Like, what's up with that? And my man's like, nah, it's not that. It's because he's stealing from us. He's stealing our jokes,
which is messed up.
He stole mine. I got this cardboard thing. That's my prize joke, and he stole it. But he's stealing from you. He's stealing from other people. He's stealing from this person, that person. So my man is like, maybe we should kind of beat him up a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe not murder.
Yeah.
That could be too far, but
murder ain't it. I'm not gonna lie. This part about white people and colors.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay. We gotta do it. So the whole thing about the cardboard TV routine is that it's crossover material, which the black guy says like his agent is telling him he needs more of that so that he can tell jokes that white people will find funny. This black guy, white people might not laugh at his stuff. He probably uses the N-word a lot. Just throwing it out there. But he's like, my management says I need to make white people laugh if I want to get better bookings. And I'm like, it's not hard to make white people laugh. Laughing at black people is the thing white folks do best. They're even better at it than they are with coming up with cute names for paint.
Where is he going to go with that? I was like,
right?
Yeah.
Like, it can't just be white paint. It's got to be Philly cream cheese. They'll take a bucket of white paint and rename it ABBA.
There's something about that. Like, that is so white. How white is it? It's ABBA.
It's ABBA. Like, this is what it is. They'll rename it Phil Collins. I was like, Now, of course, Sid has to take it dirty.
Yeah.
And he calls it almost dry jizz. And I'm like, oh, my God.
But other dude comes back so quickly with, exactly, that's not white, it's Klan rally.
I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is hilarity. It was funny. Yeah. It's straight up funny. But now the reverence that they give to George Carlin is perfect because yes, everybody is inspired by George Carlin. He was a genius. Dude is amazing. But it's one of those things where he's like, look, I would definitely beat this dude up for $113. And what's funny is, the black guy picks up like 113. That's it's very specific. It's very strategic here. Especially when you said like, you probably get some Ricans to do it for $40. What's up?
Yeah. Like what's going on?
What's up with that? And he's like, well, you can shoot him from afar. I ain't got to be close to him. If I got to punch him, I might get some of him on me.
Yeah.
Funny how ironic that becomes.
Yeah.
So then, of course, he's like, why this much? And he's like, well, $13 for the overpriced wings.
Yeah.
And then he's got some bracelets that he wants to get for some twins. I'm guessing his daughters.
Yeah, that's what my gut told me.
Yeah, he didn't quite say it, but that's what it seems to be. So yeah, he's kind of like walks, leaves it be. They kind of lament where they are, how this place is not the greatest. Clearly charging $13 for wings.
Yeah, and now for the time period too.
Man, like that's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Like maybe this is mid 90s.
Yeah, so that's,
late 90s is still that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot for wings, man. Remember when wings used to be like 10 cents?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't even eat wings, but I know that. Like,
yeah,
I remember B-dubs. That's what they used to.
15-cent wing night.
Boom, right? Jeez.
Back B-dubs was originally on the campus of The Ohio State University.
Yep.
When they had the second B-dubs on the same strip of High Street.
Right.
Man, get me angry.
Went down. Went down from there. That's when they bumped it up to a quarter.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
Now what are they, like 50 cents a piece?
Something ridiculous.
That's wrong. That's just wrong. I don't even know. So Sid goes over to the bartender and he's trying to pay up his tab, offer Paulie a drink, or no, who's he offering a drink? Felix. Felix wants a drink. Paulie, the bartender, sucks at his job.
He's not a good bartender.
No, he's more so paying attention, watching the show than actually getting people drinks. It's really kind of ridiculous. But he's like bigging up Carl though. Like he's like, yeah, man, Carl's dope. Like that's why I'm paying attention. I don't care about the rest of y'all. Like there's two guys that are sitting there waiting for a drink, and they of course get mad. Like if the notion that Sid's gonna get his drink first. Yeah. I know you ain't gonna help him before you help us.
Yeah, so we've been here 10 minutes.
Like, what's this? He's like, relax, man. You guys chilling, watching the show. Sid goes to get a pack of squares, and he gets set upon, which I think this is like one of the coolest bits of drama to suddenly appear in a, for the most part, comedic book.
Yeah.
A woman named Linda. Very aggressively attacks Sid.
Lappeth upon the face.
Yeah, like literally knocking quarters out of his hand, which he retaliates quite nicely. Quick shove back, pushes her. The gentleman that's behind her, who is trying to calm her down, is failing, 100% failing. And we see here the ramifications of some of his dark comedy.
Yeah.
You know, one of the jokes that he clearly has made is about a woman who has killed herself in regards to his investigation.
Yeah.
Which, you know, at first you're like, well, you know, did he do something wrong? Did he not? To which he quickly pipes back, like, actually, the whole point of the investigation was this woman killed her child with her bare hands. Yeah. We have forensics to prove it. Like, what is your damage, lady? And the lady, of course, is the sister of the deceased.
Like, oh, the kid was clumsy. No.
Yeah, like that ain't it. And to really see like this kind of got bad.
Yeah.
The woman stepped out in front of a truck, which in turn killed the truck driver.
Yeah.
Which I was like, dang, like that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super, super dark. But I mean, he defends himself. Like he holds his own. And again, like you said, his keel is even.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't yell. He doesn't, you know, like the only bit of actual like fighting her off is when she hit him and he's getting distance. Like, get off of me. And like throughout the whole thing, like he really doesn't fight her
raise
back.
his voice. Doesn't.
Like, yeah, it's
which is what
kind of clever.
Yeah.
In this dark sort of way.
Makes what's coming up here in a few pages that much
more delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So we meet this lady. I'm guessing, is she the hostess, you think?
I think so, yeah. Because it looked like earlier she was carrying like a tray or something.
Yeah, and she seems very, I don't want to say sweet on him. Like I think that might be hitting too much, but she's very kind to him.
Yes.
Kind of Sid. She gets it and, you know, is kind of, I don't know, making sure he's okay.
Yeah.
They're friendly. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything more between them, but I think there could be.
It's possible.
Definitely some open parties. I don't know if they've ever done it, but it's possible. I don't know. I think she's an interesting one.
Yeah. I think there's a lot that can come from her character in the future.
Yeah, yeah. She's got like this cool Asian mod outfit on that kind of works. I dig it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. What's funny is his statement, like, this is where the title comes in. Because she asked the question of which one's harder, homicide or comedy, and he's like, dying is easy, comedy is hard. Like, wow,
anybody can die.
Everybody does. Not everybody can be funny, and when you hear it like that, you're like,
yeah,
man, that's true.
It's kind of true.
It's true, but at the same time, it's still like dark. So dark.
Very dark.
So Sid leaves out the back, where he finds Mr. Carl on the phone, on the payphone.
Yeah.
How about that? A payphone.
Yeah.
That clearly marks it at 97. Dogging the place, really. Like,
yeah. Like he's going to be on Leno, so he's hot stuff.
Right.
But we know that he's stolen jokes to get there. And earlier there's a description about his romantic entanglement with somebody who helped him get there.
Yes.
So he is
not the most scrupulous person that there is. So while he's out there, he's rolling a J. And of course he makes a joke out of, you know, I feel a little weird rolling a joint in front of an ex-cop, like he might arrest me out of habit, after begging for a light in order to do this. To which, you know, Sid is like, why would I arrest you? I would just confiscate it and smoke it myself.
Duh.
Like, I'm not a person.
Yeah.
Stupid. So then, of course, Carl wanting to make amends. Why steal? Mi casa, su casa. I'll share with you. Boom. What's up? And Carl, not really reading the room at all, is like, you know, I if I ever did, and I'm not saying I have, I promise your stuff would be even funnier if I was saying it.
See, there's a moment to stop being a comedian.
He missed it.
He clearly did.
He didn't see where that could go. Sid does the only responsible thing possible. Flicks a cigarette at Carl's face, to which Carl goes for a light, you know, anti-rapey scratch to the throat.
Doesn't work out too well for him.
No. He gets punched so hard in the midsection that he hurls all over Sid's body. Then in the ensuing punching, rips Sid's coat,
Right.
which Sid really ain't happy about.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty bad. Sid, of course, is like, see how great my lines come out of your mouth when you got about 8 teeth left. Like, don't poke that bear.
Yeah.
He ain't playing.
And he doesn't, like, through all this, like, splash page fight scene, he's not animated.
Right.
He's not yelling. This is all just business to him.
Getting it. And when you get to this line, you understand. I wrote 3 months for 15 minutes of good material. I wrote it for me, not you. You gotta respect that, man.
Yeah.
Like I can't. Like I have a very interesting policy when it comes to plagiarism and stuff like that. But if this is your stance, respect, man. He's like, look, I put in the time. I can't guarantee. Like this is it. Carl, of course, is talking trash while bleeding on the ground. Talking about how, ex-cop who talked a mentally ill woman into killing herself. Like, it's crazy. And he's basically, like, rehashing Sid's joke about, bouncers, but really kind of making it about himself. And it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Like, you're talking crap, impersonating the person that just whooped your ass while they're still there.
Right. So, I mean, you got some balls, even though you did actually say don't hit me anymore.
Yeah.
Which is more of a beggy. Yeah. It's trash. So Sid, I love it. You do a good version of me, Dixon. Almost as good as your imitation of a punching bag. Keep stealing jokes and you'll be practicing that one every night.
Mm-hmm.
He's letting you know, like, I whooped your tail once, it will happen regularly. Keep stealing from me.
Yeah.
As he walks in, he tells my man, he says, it's all done. You can pay me another time, though. I want to go home and wash. I got Carl Dixon all over me.
He does.
He does. He's kind of...
Sid was right.
So, beautiful morning. Looks like a bayish area type place.
It's really nice.
Right? What did you say this time is?
Is that
6:05?
That's early.
Yeah, that's super early. Especially if you worked late.
Yeah.
That sucks. Sid answers the phone, and it's Veronica from the club. And he's like, what in the world? Like, do you know what time it is? Are you crazy? So she's like, look, the cops are coming for you for what you did to Carl.
All he did was punch him.
It's like, I just beat him up. What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Like, he literally went to the cops on me for that? Like, that's stupid. She's like, no, they're not arresting you for hitting him.
Yeah.
They're going to arrest you for killing him. He's dead.
He's dead. Laying in a pool of
himself.
Yeah.
What was. And, it's dark. They clearly got Sid's coat that he took off and chucked into the trash can.
Yep.
And it definitely looks a certain kind of way. Not too good for my man.
Yeah.
But as far as, like, murder mysteries go, this was such a unexpected treat.
Yeah.
Like, I really liked this ride.
It was effortless.
Right.
There was nothing forced about any of it. It was very Tarantino in the fact that it was just dialogue driven.
Really was just dialogue driven. Like, for real. And really well character development through dialogue.
Yeah.
Like, because that's the thing. Like, we get a clear impression of everyone here, and they were either first time on or very little showcase.
Yeah.
Aside from Sid, which, as a star, you expect.
Yep.
But no, Dying is Easy. Definitely check this out. I definitely hope that this is an ongoing, pulp style series.
Yeah.
That we get a bunch of these. Because I'm all for Sid shit talk Holmes. Like, that's gonna be good stuff. Thank you guys for checking out our Patreon. As you know, the next episode of Black, White, and Red All Over will be episode 300, which is going to mark a huge change for where we're going forward.
Yeah.
Is it our last one of the year? Do we have one more after that?
I think one more.
We have one more? Because I know...
It time's up almost.
Yeah, I was going to say...
So there's 3 Tuesdays left in the year, but it's Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
Right, I was going to say, what all is coming? Like, do we Do we have anything for the week of Christmas?
Yeah, book day is that Thursday, the 26th.
Okay.
And then January 1st is officially book
Right.
day too.
Okay. So wow, yeah, we almost end up. That's kind of dope. So yeah, look for some cool things to be rolling around with the new year because we got some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I can't wait. So thank you guys again, as always. Check out some stuff. Hit up your local comic shop, and if you don't have it there, come see Comic Town because they got it here.
We do. We actually do.
Lots
where
of
we're
it.
at.
It's good. Yeah. Peace.